Okay, viewers, I have a confession to make because I've officially decided to do things this way. Basically, from now on, I think whenever I do commentary, I'm going to do post-commentary. I kind of gave up on live commentary. And it's not because I don't like live commentary, it's more so on the fact that I think I prefer post-commentary so much more to live commentary. That, and I think I can passionately fake the more exciting parts. So, from now on, I think I'm gonna do my videos post-commentary wise. Anyways, so as you know, this is going to be one of the more longer exploring Coney parts, and I hope that makes up for the short last bit of the flashback. Yes, flashback E, because kind of finished up. Also, I advise before you start this invasion turf to get some warriors. That's kind of why I was going around finding some warriors. And before you actually start attacking Satan's mothers, yes, that is the reason. You kind of want to prepare for this. It really helps, and I'm kind of securing my situation. I'm trying to get some money because, you see, there's a good chance you might end up needing to get some flash, and if that's the case, well, it's best to be well prepared. And if you have more warriors, you see, if you have more warriors, it's easier to clean out through mayhem like this jewelry store and get said money. And it's good to have as much money as you can. Flash, I really recommend it. And yeah, just be careful because there are police around. I don't know if they actually come immediately towards you, but I'm not going to take any chances. So I got some money in case I need flash, and I'm sure I will because it's Satan's mothers. And the reason why I have such difficulty with Satan's mothers, well, let's take a look at Cowboy's stats. Cowboy's got a heavy skill when it comes to uncuffing and lockpicking. He's solid at tagging and stealing, but he's real lame with resisting arrest and mugging. As you can see, his strength is pretty low, his stamina is kind of average, health is okay, rage is pretty good. Actually, it's kind of unfortunate, but we'll never see Cowboy in rage mode. I don't know why, it's just not gonna happen, unfortunately. I think I prepared too well to actually get into rage mode, but basically, I'll try to show off Cowboy's specials when I can, though. Basically, he kind of does this reverse Cowboy thing, where he flips him over, punches him in the head. If I can, I'm gonna try to see if I can get him on the ground, and then punch the ever-living crap on him. But the reason I have such a problem with fighting Satan's mothers is they're kind of a heavy-set rep gang. They kind of are, so when you're kind of a more of a lightweight like Cowboy is, it's gonna make fighting a heavier set gang like Satan's mothers much more difficult. That's why preparing ahead with money so you can buy flash and getting some extra warriors to help you out makes it much more essential, especially in this one, because we have 22 Satan mother gang members to fight. Do you realize how crazy that is? Do you realize? It's as crazy as Cowboy's little grab you by the hair and then punch you, which just doesn't seem so manly. I mean, sure, it's gonna hurt like hell, and I understand why it's effective, but it's just not as manly as twisting their arm, twisting their head, and then kicking them in the face, which is much more sadistic, in my opinion. But, you know, I can live with it. Cowboy, he fights like a pansy. Not that there's anything wrong with it. I mean, it is a street battle. Anything goes, I suppose. And especially when your life's on the line, I guess you'd take any measure to make sure you live instead of dying. So I won't fault him for the fact that, you know, like, he's fighting like a pansy. All I will say is it doesn't look manly. That's my only beef with it. But, you know, whatever. Whatever works, Cowboy. You got the hat. You made it into warrior material with Swan. And sorry if I kind of stutter a little bit. It's kind of this thing I do. I can't exactly speak perfectly. If I could, I'd be much more mesmerizing now, wouldn't I? And I'd be able to rhyme unintentionally, which I can't do anymore. I ran out of things to say. Cowboy represents the warriors. Warriors unite! Defend your rights and show off your might. Alright, there. Was that better? Was that better? Apparently not, because Cowboy just got punched in the gut. He got sucker punched. He got his hat knocked off. Cowboy, you're a terrible warrior. And that's why I hate you. Actually, in my test play, I should mention, I had so much problem fighting the Saint's mothers because, seriously, you kind of want to prepare ahead of this. And I know they give you 5 minutes, but trust me, you're going to be using most of those 5 minutes to fight these freaking Satan's mothers because they're heavy. I wish we had muscle with us, but we have to rely on generic warriors. What's up with that? Aw, man. I should probably mention, though, because, like, I was going to make a video, but now I'm not so sure I'm going to. I wanted to show off my costume, because it's really sweet. Basically, I got myself... Well, okay. The story is, I looked online. I was looking online, because, I don't know, I've been kind of into this game. I kind of really have been into, like, the whole warrior scenario, because... it's kind of cool. I mean, you know, I like to consider myself a warrior because it's in my username. So, you know, I was like, hey, you know what would be cool? If I dressed up like a freaking warrior. And you know what? I looked online and they actually have costumes where you can dress up like a warrior. Although, the sad thing is, you don't look like one of the 9 representatives. You kind of have to look like one of the generic warriors. And that makes me sad. But then again, I guess if you really want to look like one of the 9 representatives, you'd get plastic surgery to look like James Ramar, so you'd look like Ajax. But, yeah, that's not gonna happen, unfortunately. I'm not that into trying to make myself look like freaking warrior material. I mean, if I want to look like warrior material, I'll just go with myself. Look like a generic warrior. Warrior number 42, who was cut out of the main movie in the game. But only the director and myself know about him, because it's me. That's right, I'm warrior number 42. That's my number. And I have to get rid of the other 41 before I can actually become the leader of the warriors, but whatever. I modeled myself after Ajax, because Ajax is the coolest warrior ever. Anyways, we got a charity bonus objective now. That's right, we have to feed bums. Now, the bums, as far as I know, will always want certain things. They'll always want this. No matter how many times you replay it, it's not going to be something different. They're always going to want it. Same bums, same everything, just you got to figure out which bums want everything. And I don't remember which ones want what, but I remember what they want. That one wants a chicken. I don't have a chicken, I have a hot dog. Okay, let's see. Where's the one that wants a hot dog? Let's see, you want a donut. Or I should say do nuts. Yeah, there's a typo in this little bonus objective you'll see soon enough. Let's see, I think he wants the hot dog. Yes, you do. There you go. Hot dog, man. Hot dog. Let's see. That guy wants a chicken. I think we should give him a chicken. Just gonna open up Stefano's store here. Sorry, Stefano. But, you shouldn't lock your doors. Because what if we need to get a freaking chicken? Or what if we're trying to have a barbecue? You're gonna give us that meat, man. Especially when we're hungover. You got the cravings. You got, like, the need for meat or greasy food or what have you. You know, seriously. Whenever I get a hangover, I get the weirdest hangovers. Whenever I get a hangover, basically, I wake up 3 hours after I went to sleep, feel really good, but am tired as hell, and I get this huge craving for meat. Not even joking. Like, you've seen Jurassic Park, I'm sure. If you haven't, I suggest seeing it. But you know the scene in Jurassic Park where they lower the cow into the raptor pen, and then like 5 minutes go by, and you hear all these noises, and the cow like being slashed to death, and when they bring up the little pulley crane thing that lowered the cow in, it's all like shredded to pieces. That's me after I wake up. I have the biggest craving for meat. I turn into a freaking carnivore. Just like throw a cow into the room. I guarantee you 5 minutes later it'll be devoured. Shredded to pieces. Blood all over the walls. But it'll be delicious. I like me meat. Especially cow. And that bum was way too excited about ice cream. Rightfully so. Ice cream is good. I love it. But I don't get that excited over it. Anyways, you see, do nuts. We need a do nuts. Gonna take this do nut to the bum. I don't know. Maybe they try to hypnotize it so it sounds like it's even better. You know how some companies will misspell things on purpose so it sounds cool. So maybe they made it on purpose to sound like a do not, so it'll be like the coolest thing ever. We gave the bum the do not. And now we got Hobo allies. We can hire them just like that one level. Hopefully I can get Hobo with a paper bag over his head. Anyways, I know it's kind of long, and I'm going to end it right about now. So, yes, tune in next time, and we will tackle on the next level. Alright? Okay, later guys.